What's going on, YouTube? How we doing? I probably have the most casual videos on here, you know. My shoe is trying to attack me. Anyway, I wasn't lying too, by the way. My shoe's trying to attack me. Anyway, how you doing? You guys doing good out there on YouTube? I'm still waiting for the domain that I bought for Happy Well merch to go through. Once it does, I will be starting the new line fully officially of Happy Well merch. HappyWellMerch.com is what it's going to be called. Right now, the shirts are still on there above.com. Link will be in the description if you want to help support me. But for today's video, I wanted to talk about a channel that I've been watching again recently that I think ended too early. Now, the people on the channel have gone on to do their own stuff in their own ways, and they've always done that. That's just who they are, you know. But I miss the channel. I miss the videos. I miss them being themselves, you know. And that channel is Team Edge. I miss Team Edge. It is one of the funniest series channel content machines that I had ever watched in my life. And I watched every episode when it came out. Okay. I'm leaving that in. I don't care. Yeah, started in Matthias's basement, I don't know, apartment. Then they did some outside filming, and then they eventually moved to the garage. Before they eventually got their own warehouse with offices. Big step up. They obviously the success they got from the first videos afforded them to do that, and then they got a bigger warehouse. Then I think they even got a bigger warehouse after that. But yeah, they were able to become a huge successful channel. They collaborated with Markiplier. They collaborated with Rhett and Link at one point. Like, holy moly, what a big deal. They never went on Smosh or never did anything with Smosh or Dude Perfect. They referenced Dude Perfect, but that was about it. But they stayed pretty to themselves, aside from Markiplier and, you know. Matt and Ryan from Super Mega were in some videos as well. But yeah, aside from Rhett and Link was probably the biggest person they had collaborated, biggest company they had collaborated with, you know, Mythical Entertainment. So yeah, you know, if they could do it, anyone could do it, I think. But I miss the videos. I miss their content. You know, I miss J-Fred, Brian, and Matthias. You know, I if they even brought back the channel and just had the three of them back at like a table, just doing fun videos where they act like the best friends that they are and the brothers that they are, I'd even wait for that. You know, I would even be happy about that. Like come on, bring back something, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and talk about Team Edge because, you know, obviously they brought other people on. They found Connor at a Home Depot, I believe, or a Lowe's. And Gunner they hired on as like their first extra person. Bobby and Billy were their cousins and they came on. Marvin and Kevin were Brian's brothers, so they came on. They got a whole crew, you know, they had all sorts of people doing different things, editors like Corey. So, you know, it was a big deal. It was a big deal. But they have J-Fred now now is a channel called Man-Made, which is a offshoot of Lemon-Made, which is something they did in the past. Matthias works on whatever the heck he wants to work on. He has so many different projects lined up. And has included his brothers in those different projects. Brian's part of a golf channel or something like that. I think it's called Experior Golf or something like that. So, you know, they've all moved on to different things, but I still miss the core of what was Team Edge and their content. Let me see if I can shift this down a little bit. That's a little better. It's a little better. So, if you're a Team Edge fan, let me know in the comments. Let's try to get a rallying cry. Maybe we can get them to do the channel again and bring back the content. Once Bobby left to become a police officer, that was pretty much the end of the channel. They had brought other people on and stuff like that, like Graham and stuff like that. And, who's the other guy's name? Jordan, the zany tall guy who took a bite out of Jay Fred's face when they were playing baseball, basketball, or something like that. He was insane. But yeah, they it was fun. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Oh, and then who was it? Paul and whoever the guy was, I forgot it. I can't think of his name right now, and it's pissed me off. The guy who was on Dope or Nope with Matthias, who kind of looked like Jay Fred, blonde hair with the beard and everything. I can't remember his name. Remind me in the comments. So many different cool people. They had a lot of cool guests, like Megan Batoon was on there too. That was another big celebrity YouTuber that they brought on. Was Megan Batoon. I think there was a guy named another guy named Marvin or Marlon. No, Marlon. Marlon. They brought on Guava Juice, who I'm not really a fan of. I feel like he's a little like a Mr. Beast personality. Kind of disingenuous. Kind of just doing it for the content, not really, not really doing it for actual entertainment purposes, but rather to, get views. So, kind of like what I'm doing right now, talking about a different channel. I don't know. Maybe I'm disingenuous. I don't know. My videos don't reach enough people for me to even be considered disingenuous. So, whatever. Yeah, no, it was a good time. Their videos, especially about, I would say, 5 to 4 years before they shut down. Those are my favorite videos they did. Like, all their videos are hilarious. I love all of their content. But with Team Edge, there was a certain point after, like, Matthias kind of started weaning himself off being in videos, where I feel like I'm doing the talking head things. You may ask yourself. I feel like I'm doing that. He kind of started weaning himself off a little bit from being in the videos, where he decided to leave it to Jay Fred and Brian Cito, where they took charge of Team Edge and made it their personal thing and kind of made it a little better. I guess they had different ideas. The editing got a whole lot better. They stopped using the same music. They started using different songs and stuff. There was a point where the channel ultimately improved. Like, all the content got so much better, and it was hilarious. One of the funniest series, aside from like the 10-minute Power Hour or Good Mythical Morning, that I've ever seen. I gotta rewatch Good Mythical Morning at some point. But I've been rewatching the videos, and this is just like a little mini reminder of how good it was, how good it could still be, if they were ever to get back together. So, that's my rant for the night. Whether or not you watch it is up to you. But yeah, I love those guys. I love their content. I wish they could come back. I wish they would come back. Maybe they will. Who knows? They're still fairly young. They still have, they got families. Every one of them is a father and a husband now, and has a family life. I think Connor is still doing some gaming stuff, but has his own series, his own channel now. Not even Get Good Gaming or Team Edge Gaming. I think he's got his own thing that he's doing now with Paul and, oh my God, Who's the other blonde guy with the beard? Oh my god. It's gonna bug the crap out of me. Anyway, that's my rant. 10-minute rant. It was a fun channel to watch. If they ever bring it back, I would be very, very happy about that. But you can't force people to do things they don't want to do. And to leave you off, I'm going to show you something I got today from Savers. I'm a fan of wooden figurines. I just scared from coming up here. I'm a fan of wooden figurines. I've been doing this recently. It's like $3.99. It was like nothing. Look at this. They're blocking out some of the lights so you can actually see me better. It's a little starfish on someone carved this and made it. It's pretty cool. That's about as big as my head. It's pretty cool. I thought it was fascinating, you know? I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, Team Edge, please come back. I'll keep watching your videos forever and ever until the end of time. The merch, yes, thereabove.com, link in the description. Hopefully soon the new store, happywellmerch.com, will be up. I'm hoping soon, and I can design it and stuff. And then, is there anything else? Yeah, go subscribe, click the bell, do all the things. Help me get up to, let's get to 2,000 subscribers. We're on the way, I think. We're on the way. Get me to 2,000 subs. That'll prove how much you care, I think. I don't know. This channel went from being purely about art to being about whatever the heck I want, because I'm just trying to do whatever I think the algorithm will like. And if ranting about other more successful channels does it, then sure, why not? And if you don't get me to 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to take this big boy Godzilla statue, who lost his tail. Hold on a second. Lost his tail. You don't look nearly as tough without your tail. I'm going to send him after you. You don't want that, do you? Part of his tail pops off. That's really funny. Yeah, I think it's rock solid too. This is the sturdiest of the Godzilla statues that I have. Really cool. The legs and everything. Oh, you can actually see the light pop through a little bit. Look at that. It's pretty cool. All right, well. This is a now 13-minute video of me ranting about whatever the hell I want. So, I hope you've enjoyed this. You have not watched this entire video. If you've watched this entire video, leave a comment saying Godzilla's tail pops off. No one else is going to understand what you're saying. No one else is going to understand what you're talking about, but I'll know that you were watching. If you put Godzilla's tail pops off in the comments, I will know that you were watching this video. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for anyone who has ever subscribed. You've been a blessing to me. And this rant in this video is now over.